Sometimes what you lose isn't a loss. It's life pushing you towards something greater. Today's story will give you new hope, so stay with us until the end to understand this powerful life lesson.
In the mountains stood an old temple. Its marble walls were covered in moss, its courtyard silent. At the center hung a giant bronze bell that had not been struck for many years. Dust rested on its surface as birds passed by without care.
But one small sparrow noticed something special. Inside the hollow of the old bell was a safe, cool, sheltered space, perfect for building a home. With twigs in her beak, she began constructing her nest. Twig by twig she built it. She lined it with soft feathers. She worked happily, believing nothing could harm her there. She felt safe. She sang in the mornings and rested in the afternoons, sure the bell would never ring again. But life changes when we least expect it. One morning, footsteps echoed in the courtyard. The monks returned and stood before the old bell. After so many years, they decided it was time to ring it again, to call villagers to prayer. The sparrow had no idea. She sat peacefully in her nest until, boom, the monk struck the bell. A deep, thunderous sound exploded into the air. The bell shook violently. Her nest trembled. Twigs scattered. Feathers flew everywhere. In one strike, her little home was destroyed. Terrified, the sparrow flew out. Her safe world was gone. Her heart cried, "Why did this happen? Why did I lose my home?" With heavy wings, she left the temple, lost and heartbroken. Days passed. She wandered through valleys, landing on branches that didn't feel right. She became tired, hungry, and hopeless. She thought about giving up, but a small voice whispered, "Keep flying, keep searching." So she did. She kept believing there was something waiting for her. One afternoon, following the sound of flowing water, she discovered a hidden glade deep in the forest. Sunlight broke through the trees, berries filled the branches, and a sparkling stream flowed nearby. The branches were strong, perfect for a new home. She paused in disbelief. It was paradise. With renewed hope, she began building again, carefully choosing stronger twigs and placing them patiently. When her new nest was finished, she sat inside it as the gentle wind brushed past and the stream sang softly. She smiled. "This is better than the old bell," she thought. And then she understood. If the bell hadn't rung, she would still be stuck in darkness. Losing her first home wasn't the end. It was the beginning of something greater. Life is the same for us. We build our own nests, our routines, our comfort, our relationships, and we believe they will never change. But one day, life shakes our bell. Everything we know breaks apart. We ask, why me? The pain feels heavy, and the future seems uncertain. But like the sparrow, we must keep flying, keep searching. The end of one chapter is never the end of the story. What we think is loss is often a hidden beginning. What breaks may lead us to places more beautiful than we imagined. Remember the sparrow. The same bell that destroyed her nest is the bell that set her free. It pushed her out of her comfort zone and guided her to a paradise she had never seen. So when your world shakes, don't think it's the end. Stay strong. Keep moving. Keep rebuilding. Your next nest, your next chapter might be the most beautiful one of your life.